Watching that woman, she turned in an instant into a terrifying dragon. The apprentice threw out a silver net right away, trying to trap her, but got dragged out of the church instead. Right as he was about to be taken away, I rushed out. Under the net's restraint, the dragon started to weaken. She finally turned back into human form. We didn't hesitate. We forced the Witch Queen into an iron cage together. But the moment the gate shut, her tail shot out and pulled the apprentice inside. I could only watch him as his soul was drained instantly. Rage hit me instantly. I lit the straw beneath the cage. I thought it was over. But the next second, she turned back into a dragon and broke free. I watched her fly away. At that moment, I swore I would find her lair and wipe out every dark creature. But before I left, I had to find another apprentice. I crossed mountains and rivers and finally found the hidden Walter family. In this family, every generation has 7 children, and David is the 7th son of the 7th generation. That fate gave him the power to fight dark creatures. I tossed a bag of gold to his father and took him onto my ship. A few days later, we arrived at a town to resupply. The people there were shouting to burn a witch alive. David turned around and realized that girl was the one from his dreams. So he used his identity as my apprentice and saved her. But unexpectedly, she only said, "We'll meet again if it's meant to be," and slipped away quietly. The next day, I brought him back to my place. We started preparing weapons to hunt dark creatures, because before the blood moon arrives, there's less than a week left. Once it rises, the power of dark creatures will increase drastically. We have to make it before then and find their lair. At dawn, we were ready to set out again. Right then, a group of cavalry showed up. They took me back to the castle and told me to deal with the demon bear in the cage. I told all the soldiers to stand down and decided to handle it alone. I threw out a vial of potion and forced the demon bear back into human form. The next second, we locked into a fight. After a few rounds, I wrapped my arm tightly around its neck. David and I worked together and locked it back into the cage. The soldiers immediately poured oil. I took the torch and burned it to death. That night, the Witch Queen learned her subordinate was killed. Her decision was simple: wipe out an entire city to avenge them.